And there was one big team member, very intimidating, using profanity, making threats, very aggressive threats to other team members. And the ratio was about 70% female in the back of house and 30% male. So the department manager I was with pretended he didn't hear anything. So I looked at him and said, I know you just heard that. You can't deny the fact that you just heard that. And he looked at me like a child looking to their dad. What do you want me to do about it? And I was dumbfounded. It didn't click. It didn't register. What do you, that question should never have come out that person's mouth. I said, well, let's ask him up to the office. We need to talk about this. We need to address this now. He asked the gentleman to come up. He was definitely afraid of this gentleman. And we head upstairs. When we get upstairs, the rest of his colleagues, the other managers, were in the office. And in that location, I think there were 9 assistant managers. And of the 9, 1 was male, the rest were female. I walk in with him into the office, and he has this worried look, and they look at him and say, what's wrong? And he tells them, and they said, well, they're leaving. They're not going to stay for this because they were afraid of this guy as well. I didn't understand this. So I was like, what is it that I don't know about this person that I have the management team so afraid of? That's beside the point. We're going to have this conversation. So, gentleman walks in. Really big guy. And I don't know if you've ever seen Friday, Ice Cube's movie, with this the actor that played Tebow. This is how big this guy was. All right, so he's very menacing. And so the manager looks at me. He said, "Oh, so what do you want me to do?" Start the conversation. So he says, for lack of a, I'm just leaving names out, but he says, Edgar, I need to talk to you about what you said. And with the most aggressive manner, body gesture, tone, facial expression, Edgar responded, "What did I say?" Very aggressive. So much so that it shook the department manager. And he looked at me. I said, continue. He says, well, about what you said in the stockroom. Again, what I say, very aggressive. So obviously I knew we weren't going to get anywhere. So I asked the gentleman, the department manager, to step aside. And I stepped in front of Edgar. And I reached my hand out. I put my hand out. I said, hello, Edgar. My name is. I'm visiting here today. And I couldn't help but overhear what you said in the stockroom. Now, before we begin, it's obvious that you are upset about something. So we have 2 choices. You can go and take a walk, clear your mind, and come back so we can have a conversation and you can actually hear what I have to say and we can discuss this. Or we can just have the conversation now. So he paused and looked at me and he sized me up and down. To the point where I was like, do I have to take a position, like a defense stance? Because I felt as if something was about to happen. I didn't move, I didn't flinch. I didn't want to feed into my fear. And he mumbled, I'll be back. So I said, I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. And so he approached me within about 6 inches apart.